Welcome to Keeping It Real with KC. I am your host, KC Phoenix. Okay, there is a lot to unpack during this particular reading, and I will try my best to do it in a short amount of time. Before I go any further, KIRWKC.com, main podcasting platform. This podcast is carried on Apple, Spotify, Google, Pandora, iHeartRadio, Bullhorn, Overcast, and many other podcasting platforms. Listen to whatever platform works best for you. KIRWKC on all the social media platforms. Okay, got that out the way. Now, I wasn't even planning on doing this. Usually during the week, the supplement to the Keeping It Real with KC show is my daily thought, is what it is. I usually do those. I attempt to do those Monday through Friday unless something changes with what I have to upload, like today. And now I'm doing another tarot card reading for the collective, anyone who needs to hear. So this is a general reading. The crazy thing is that this is going to be a very broad reading, but it's going to be very specific too. And I know some people are scratching their head, like, how can something be broad and specific at the same time? Don't worry, you'll see as I get ready to go along. So the reason this reading came about, last night I was watching a tarot card reading, and someone was talking about the Page of Swords, because the Page of Swords came out during the reading. Obviously, Page of Swords, information coming in, it can be a message, it can also be spying, it can be a new idea as well, new communication. You could be bringing communication to someone. But for some reason, when they had said spying, something said to me spying. And I tell you, I go by energy. I don't read reversals. I read energy when it comes to tarot cards. And also when it comes to the energy of things, and when I just hear things, I go by that too. This particular situation, I heard spying, and then I heard keys. And when I heard keys, I was like, okay, wait a second. What about keys? And then something said, change your locks, is what it said. And I'm like, change your locks? And I'm pretty good at deciphering when something is directed at me or when something is just being said out loud for whoever. And it was like, change your locks. And it was something to the effect of, someone doesn't know that another individual made a copy of their key. They did it without the other person knowing. And when you think of stalkers or things like that, or someone who's just a little extra, it doesn't necessarily have to be romantic or whatever. It doesn't have to be that. It can just be someone who has issues. This is where the specifics come in, because I had a dream last night, and I didn't put two and two together until afterwards, because I was like, wow. Well, not really last night, earlier this morning, because when I woke up, because I sleep in sections, usually 2 to 3 hours, sometimes 4-hour intervals is how I sleep. And in the last half, around about 5 a.m. when I woke up and then got ready to go back to sleep, it was that dream that I had from 5 a.m. up until I think it was close to 6 or something. So during the dream, there was this caller, and I wrote this down because these are the things that whoever is listening to the podcast, whoever is watching, the videos or whatever, keep this in mind. If you have a landline phone, this might resonate with you. in this dream, and I was the one in the dream, but I feel this wasn't for me. I feel this was for someone else. And the phone had rang, and this was a landline phone. And attached to the phone was, and some of you might be too young to remember, but there was the old caller ID boxes that they would have for the phones. And on the phone, on the caller ID box, the name, it had the middle name, but I forgot what it was. But the first and the last name, the first name was Brandon. The last name was Light, like a light on, a light in the ceiling or on the street or whatever. So Brandon Light was the name that showed up on the caller ID. And that individual was just, doing silly stuff. Now, for legal reasons, I have to say this. I'm not saying that every single individual, which this is a pretty unique name. I haven't really heard. I know of plenty of Brandons. I don't know any Brandon Lights. But I'm not saying that every single individual named with the name of Brandon Light is doing something shady. I'm not saying that. I'm saying that if you are listening to this podcast and your spidey sense already went off, and there's someone in your circle by the name of Brandon Light, or you know of a Brandon Light, I'm just saying. I'm not saying that it's an automatic, oh, they're shady. I'm not saying that. This, like I said, this is very broad and very specific at the same time. Also, if there's anyone who recently had their power affected by trees falling on the power lines, too. So this might resonate with you. Anyone who, not where your power went out, just randomly went out, your power specifically went out because trees fell down on the power lines. If that specifically happened to you recently, or if that happens in the near future, this might be for you. Also, if you live near a correctional facility, this might be for you, is what I'm throwing out there. And in regards to the whole key thing, change your locks, it doesn't necessarily have to be the person Brandon Light. Like I said, this is just the energy and what I picked up. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. However, if your spidey sense is going off and there's someone around you with the name of Brandon Light, I'll just let that marinate. But for legal reasons, I'm not saying every single person named Brandon Light is doing something shady. Okay. Now that I got that out of the way, that's that message. Change your locks is the message. Change your locks. For the tarot card message, I don't know what that's going to be. This could be a totally different message. But for what I wanted to discuss, the first part, the first half, the change your locks, that's what I'm talking about. So again, Brandon Light, if you still use a landline phone, is in where some people have a cell phone, but they just have the landline just in case or whatever. But most people usually only have cell phones now. But I'm talking about a landline phone, not one of those digital phones. What do you call the thing with the internet digital phone? I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about if you still use an old school landline phone, like maybe half and half or whatever. Maybe you use half your cell phone, half landline. If you have nothing but cell phones in your house, this may not even resonate with you. But if you have a landline phone in your house And especially if you have caller ID on it, with a caller ID box connected to it and not in the phone. That might resonate with you. If your power went out recently, specifically because trees fell on the power lines, this might resonate with you. If you live near a correctional facility, this might resonate with you. If you know someone by the name of Brandon Light, this might resonate with you. For the first half of the message, change your locks. That is my message to you. Okay. Let me see what these cards say right quick. Right. And for these particular readings, there's not a specific number of cards I take. I just continue taking cards until I feel the need to stop, is what I do. And I may use the clarifying deck, I may not. May I have a card, please? And like I said, this message could be totally different. Thank you. What card is this? Wow. Seven of Swords. Seven of Swords, something shady. Okay, we tapping into some type of energy. This is Seven of Swords. This is air energy. You could be dealing with a Libra, an Aquarius, or a Gemini, is who the individual could be. With Seven of Swords is truly a double-edged sword because it can go two ways. One way it can go is in the negative sense where something shady is going on. And because of what I talked about at the beginning with this message, change your locks. See how he's being sneaky in here, looking around, trying to steal all the swords. He's already got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 swords in his hand, and there's 2 swords over there to the side, like he's trying to scope them out and get them. That's the negative. That's doing something shady, something sneaky, trying to pull the wool over somebody's eyes. The other side, the other edge of the sword, the other part of the blade, is that you might need to strategize on how you need to handle something in life. Whether you need to remove somebody from your life or whether you need to make an exit from your life. This could be you getting ready to make your exit out of a relationship that you know isn't any good, but you want to get all your stuff. You're gathering your stuff while they sleep in the bed. And once they wake up, you're going to gather up all your swords and you're going to be out. You strategize is what you could be doing. Also, because it deals with communication, pay attention, because swords is air energy. It deals with the mind and communication. Pay attention to anything that you may have to sign. Someone may bring something to you in the near future that you might have to sign. Read over it with a fine-tooth comb and make sure everything is on the up and up, where you're not signing something away that you may soon later regret. So take time to go over it, and you may even want to have another individual, someone who's trained in contracts or whatever, to help you go over whatever you need to go over. However, usually when the Seven of Swords comes out, it is more something, someone's trying to pull the wool over your eyes. Back to what I was saying at the beginning, change your locks is what I'm saying. May I have another card, please? Because, yeah, I wasn't planning on doing this message today. I was planning on doing my daily thought. And something was saying, hey, you probably want to say something. And I was like, okay. I've done that to people before, where I've really, really meditated on it. I prayed on it, on things that come to me. Because sometimes when you tell people stuff, they look at you like you're crazy. And it's just like, okay, well, then I just won't say anything else. And then sometimes you tell people stuff and they're like, oh, wow, how did you know that? Oh, card, what is this? Oh, man, I just dropped it. What is this? Yeah, this is Six of Swords. This is a lot of air energy. This is moving away from something. With the Six of Swords following the Seven of Swords, that might be you. You might be leaving a situation but you're not trying to tell anyone. That might be you. What is this card that came out? The Sun. You might be seeking your happiness, is what this is. The Sun can be health, good health, healing, happiness, pregnancy, buying a new car. What else? I'm doing this. There's a lot of things affiliated with the Sun card. Also, this is a major arcana card. Also, you could be dealing with a Leo too. This is a Leo card, the Sun. It's the happiest card in the deck, and also illumination. So secrets may be coming out in the open too. So keep that in mind, because the Sun, what's in the dark must come into the light. Again, you may be the one trying to make a getaway, or they could be the one trying to make a getaway. Regardless, the Sun is coming. So when the Sun comes out, things will be revealed. I just don't know who's who. You know better than me. Like I always say in all of the tarot card readings, regardless of who it is for, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. May I have another card, please? And it's interesting that that name is Brandon Light and the Sun comes out. What is that? 5 of coins. And it seems like, hold on. Something's telling me to take this one. What is this? 9 of cups. 5 of coins and 9 of cups. So you have wish fulfillment and being left out in the cold. I feel like these are two people. Like one person is the 5 of coins and one person is the 9 of cups. Cups is water energy, which is Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Coins is earth energy. Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. You could be dealing with some of those. So I feel like someone is headed to their wish fulfillment while another person is going to be left out in the cold. I don't know. What card is this? And this is the 4 of cups. But someone's going to want to help. The person who's going to be, I said 4 of cups, 4 of coins, 4 of coins, pentacles. The 4 of pentacles, the person who's going to be left out in the cold is going to want to hold on while you're pursuing, or while whoever is pursuing their wish fulfillment. Which they're heading towards the Sun. But again, I just don't know. I believe this could be you, but you may be the one who's about to be left out in the cold. Huh. Something jumped out at me. What card was that? Because I feel like it was turned over the wrong way. Did I miss? I did. Let me turn this back over this way. Okay. May I have another card, please? May I have another card, please? So you have 6 of coins that came out. And the 3 of swords. If I can hold it up. 6 of coins, 3 of swords. 6 of coins can be a sudden inheritance. It can also be about balance. It can be about charity, too. 3 of swords can be extreme heartache or a third-party situation. Again, I feel like these are two energies where one person is in one type of energy where they're going to be holding on, and the other person is in another energy where they're looking to let go. And I feel like the question is, and I'm sitting here sweating, every time I do my readings in the afternoon, when I start talking and stuff, I start sweating. But I digress. So I feel because someone is pursuing their happiness, they are going to be in a very good place. I feel the other person who's holding on, and I'm multitasking. For those who are watching, I'm multitasking. For those who are holding on, they're going to be in a not so good place where something that they have done, and this might be the thing where you know if it's you or not, where someone did something and the other person is moving away. So you know if you did something shady or not. I mean, you know if that's you. If it's not you, then you're the one who's leaving. You're the one who, due to whatever information that you may have found out, you're not going to stick around for the nonsense. Therefore, you're going to be more focused on your stability. And because of the Six of Coins, there will probably be some unexpected help towards your stability with what you're doing. Now, this is the thing. What I was talking about at the beginning may have nothing to do with these cards that are coming out right now. It's just interesting that I'm thinking of someone doing something shady with keys and locks and stuff like that. And then the first card that came out was the Seven of Swords. For that part. May I have another card, please? Thank you. That's more than one card, but I will take it. Yeah, there was some type of juggling going on, or there is some type of juggling going on, whether it's with you or the other person. And this is the Page of Coins. So this is a message that could be coming in the future as related to money, because Page of Coins usually related to money. Some type of message on new stability. I don't know why, but something just told me something about an approval for an apartment. Something just said approval for an apartment. This might be the message, because again, it's about stability. It doesn't necessarily have to be about, oh, there's going to be cash when it comes to the Page of Coins. The coins, the pentacles are related, coins or pentacles, they're interchangeable. The coins are related to stability, earth energy. If any of you have put an application into an apartment, then you're more than likely going to get approved. And also, I feel like with this Two of Coins, you're balancing between the two places right now. Where are balancing between places, you're juggling. Someone's juggling where they're maintaining the current place and attempting to move into another place. I'm starting to feel like this is you. I'm starting to feel like this is you. Is what I'm starting to feel like. So if any of you put in an application for an apartment, you're more than likely going to be approved. And something else just told me too, that you may have to do a larger deposit than expected. But because the Six of Coins came out, I don't think that's going to be an issue. I think you're going to end up getting the money from someone else. Like when you put in the application for the apartment, it might have been, they might have told you at the beginning, like I said, read the fine print. They might have told you at the beginning that, oh, the deposit's going to be $250. And it was just more a verbal type thing. This is what they told you. and then they run your application, but due to whatever reasons, because you know how companies are, they're like, oh, well, we thought the deposit was going to be $250, but the deposit is going to be $500 for the apartment now. So either way, it'll be like you're going to be approved, but it's going to be a little bit more than you expected it to be. But it's not going to be an issue because someone more than likely will help you. I'll tell you what, let me do a clarifier right quick because I want to see if I can get a clarifier on that 6 of coins to see what the deal is on that. Let me do this. Can I have a clarifier for the 6 of coins, please? May I have a clarifier for the 6 of coins, please? May I have a clarifier for the 6 of coins, please? May I have a clarifier for the 6 of coins, please? May I have a clarifier for the 6 of coins? Thank you. 4 of Pentacles. 4 of Pentacles is holding on. But I'm going to read this as a reversal because I'm going to read it as somebody letting money go for you because I told you I read energy. They're not going to be holding on. It's going to be someone letting go. Or it could be someone who is very stable and watches their money very carefully. And it might be an earth sign. Again, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. So it might be a Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. I just took another card. Yeah, you're going to be fine. The Wheel of Fortune came out to clarify the 4 of Pentacles. You're going to be fine. I feel like this is going to be someone who watches their money very carefully, and they can be kind of, I don't want to say stingy they're just a very good steward of their money is the thing. So if you have a family member who is an earth sign or a friend, when they hear about that your deposit's going to be more than what you originally thought it was, they're going to give you the money. Because the 6 of coins is clarified by the 4 of coins, 4 of Pentacles, and the Wheel of Fortune. So they're going to give you the money. Is there anything else I need to know about this with the clarifying deck? Do I need another card? Thank you. What card is this? 8 of Cups. Once you get that money, that's going to give you the ability to walk away. 8 of Cups is walking away. 2. So let me go back to the original deck. Are there any other cards? Is there anything else that they need to know? Is there anything else they need to know? Okay. Yep. You're going to have options. 7 of Cups. 7 of Cups is water energy, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. You're going to have options with whatever you're dealing with. And also, remember when I was saying earlier, I felt like you were juggling between places or between maintaining your current place and getting another place? You will more than likely have an approval from more than one place. But I feel like the place that you want is going to be the one that has the higher deposit, where they had told you, oh, the deposit's $250, but now that they ran the application, it ends up being $500 or something like that. Like I said, I feel that you might have submitted some applications to other places because you're trying to get out. And I honestly feel like this 7 of Swords is you. You're trying to strategize and sneak away in the middle of the night and keep it a secret. And maybe that's what that is about. Maybe you're already on to if this ties into the first message, maybe you're already on to what the situation is with the individual, whoever he or she may be. Because again, the Brandon Light thing, it doesn't necessarily have to mean that the person's name is Brandon Light, but someone who knows where you live and you already may be on to, I need to make my exit quick, fast, and in a hurry. And I'm not telling this individual where I'm moving to whenever I get approved for whatever I get approved for. And it could be along those lines. And if you submitted applications to a bunch of places, you're going to have a bunch of options, 7 of Cups. But something is telling me that when the news comes in, the place that you seek stability in, that you feel you will have the most stability in, Page of Coins, will be the place that's going to have the higher deposit, is what it's going to be. You'll be approved for other places, but the place that has the higher deposit is going to be the one that you still choose to go with. Even if you have to ask someone, hey, can I borrow some money? Which will more than likely be an earth sign, Capricorn, Virgo, or a Taurus that watches their money very closely. And with the Wheel of Fortune clarifying that, giving you the money to walk away. What is this? Yeah, you're going to be celebrating afterwards, being free of whatever the situation was. 3 of Cups, again, water energy, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. So it's, oh, I can't be laughing like this right now. I'm laughing because it's like, the message is change your locks, but you like, I'm not changing my locks, I'm changing my location. Because I feel like somebody has done something with your key. What card is this that came out? King of Wands. This is fire energy. Usually planning, architect, entrepreneur. You could be dealing with a fire sign, Sagittarius, Leo, Aries. But that could be also passion too. It can relate to the bedroom as well. And that could be the individual who might be the one. As a matter of fact, let me clarify this King of Wands. This King of Wands energy, and it can be a male or a female, because tarot doesn't have a gender. It's just, this is the energy that they exhibit. May I have a card for the King of Wands? Can we clarify the King of Wands, please? Well, that was quick. Who's this? Queen of Pentacles. So this is earth energy. Queen of Pentacles, earth energy. This person, they're passionate. They're also pretty stable too. Queen of Pentacles is a stable energy. So passionate yet stable. May I have another card to clarify, please? Thank you. It just jumped out. The Empress. Empress is about abundance. This person, okay, this is getting really interesting. This person has resources. Whoever it is that may be obsessing over you, this person has resources. I'm picking up they have resources. That's interesting. So keep that in mind too. When you do your move, be careful who you tell. And I feel like they still have the resources to find out. Like, I don't know why private investigator is coming to mind. What's this card came out? Four of Swords. Yeah. Four of Swords is rest. You need a break from whatever's going on. More than likely from all of the passion is what it is. But yeah, this person has resources. So keep that in mind and be careful. And these cards are just jumping out. But you're going to get your new start. The Death card came out. And some people, as soon as this card comes out, some people are like, oh my God, no. It can mean that sometimes. I'm not getting that. Even though with the things that we're discussing, you always want to be careful. But the card is saying that you're removing what doesn't serve you is what you're doing. So if that comes out, that's telling me you're going to get your new. That's telling me you're going to get your new beginning. Is what you're going to get. You're going to get your new start. Is there anything, and better yet, to put people's minds at ease? Can we clarify the Death card, please? Can we clarify the Death card, please? Okay, I am not taking all of those. I will take this one, though. This one, all of the cards were facing down, but this one, so I'm taking this one. The Five of Swords. So it costs you to get away from this person. It's going to cost you to get away from this that person. Is what's going to happen. This one is turned. The Queen of Cups was turned right side up too. So Queen of Cups is Cancer energy. You might be a Cancer. But I feel that you're not going to pour your energy into this anymore, is what I feel. And it's, like I said, it's going to come at a cost because Five of Swords. Five of Swords is usually conflict at a cost, is what it is. It can also be anxiety, which Nine of Swords can be anxiety too, if I can get it out. But yeah, this card decided it wanted to jump out. What is this? Four of Swords, rest again. Yeah, this relationship is wearing you down, is what's going on. This relationship is wearing you down. But you're going to be able to rest once you remove it. But like I said before, this person has resources. So just be careful. And as I said at the beginning, change your locks. But according to this, if the two messages are intertwined, you're not changing your locks, you're changing your entire location. But for those who the messages don't intertwine, and the first half of what I was talking about resonates with someone, change your locks. Because someone made a key and didn't tell you about it. They were able to make a key and you didn't know about it. And I'm going to stop there because I'm sweating. I don't have on my air conditioner. And every time I start doing readings, it gets hot for some reason. So I'm going to stop right here. And thank you to those who have been watching and listening and supporting the podcast. KIRWKC.com, main podcasting platform. KIRWKC on all the social media platforms. Until next time, be blessed.